Hello ladies and gentlemen, vBlackWolf here and welcome to our video. So over here we're going to fight the Martian Manhunter with Confident Sakoman and Red Hood, and we're going to have the Beta Club equipped on Confident Sakoman. Dr. Pig will have a level 7 sort of Salvation, I think, and Red Hood will have a level 3 sort of Sin. And yeah, you might notice that I've gotten to the next tier and I've killed Cyborg. He's dead. I killed him in 2 pips. And I did record them, but I closed my laptop before closing the recorder. So yeah, the file got corrupted again, so we'll not have any fights against boss Cyborg. And yeah, it's a downside that right now I can't stream, because usually when that thing happens I would go just grab the stream footage and use that, but yeah, sadly we'll not be able to provide any boss Cyborg being defeated footage. But look, we got Martian Manhunter here getting his ass beat by Confident Sakoman. So yeah, the game plan here is to get as fast as possible to maximum stacks plus super move, and then do a jump attack to reset the Beta Club dot. We have Red Hood there for the time extension, and obviously will go very well with the fact that we have a Beta Club, because that dot is going to be at decently high amounts, and the more it stays there the better. So this is the first try, and it's 1 mil when it's a crit. So yeah, not too bad, but I'll try and reset a few more times to see if we can get a higher value. Though I doubt it, because with other teams like the Batman Ninja team and the Black Manta team, like with the Black Manta team, to get the optimal value you need to both crit and lead on that, and with the Batman Ninja team you also need to have the 5th hit from Groth's passive. But when it comes to Confident Sakoman, it's going to be a very simple matter. You either crit or you don't crit. That's the only thing that influences the value. And as you can see over here, I got a lower value than the last time I did try that. Now King in there, we'll try again and back off and reset. Jump attack. And yeah, we got the previous value again, around 1 mil when it hits a crit. So that's fine. That's good enough. We might try it one more time, but I mean, I don't remember if I tried it one more time. Looking back on it, it would be stupid to try it one more time, but I might. So let's see how this goes. Our special train there, we're in the last minute, so we can definitely afford that. We need to hopefully not forget to tag Red Hood in. That's a fact I also don't remember if I remember to tag Red Hood in. King's going back in, special tree in there, re-engage that combo. Another special tree. Oh no, actually Red Hood getting in there and using the super move. Yeah, that's it. We don't forget it. Trying not to get that beta dot resetted, because that's yet again the highest value we can get, I think, and I want to keep that. Special tree in there, re-engage that combo. Dr. Fate back in, generating some power. Boy, he's a champ with that sort of salvation in terms of power generation, and we can tag him every single time into 2 special trees with Confident Sakoman, and that doesn't hurt our All Blades usage, because we're not using All Blades and we don't care about it, and keeping the stacks up. So this is some quality gameplay over here. I'm very much enjoying myself with this fight. And the damage values could be higher, but as I always claimed, even though you guys never believe me, Confident Sakoman is not and will not be the best damage dealer. He's a very good one, but will never be the best damage dealer. Another special tree in there, re-engage that combo. Dr. Fate back in. And we're going to tag him in for our last special tree, hopefully. There we go. So I'm pretty happy with this fight. We didn't mess up. That's something that is very important against Martian Manhunter, because as you know, he's got the special 1 and the special 2 that can mess your whole gameplay up if you do a mistake. Now transitioning to the next fight, we're going to fight Boss Blue Beetle, and we're going to use Manta, Justice Flash, and Brainiac here. Actually no Justice Flash, excuse me, Red Hood. Again, we're trying to use Beta Club on Black Manta, and while we would heavily benefit from having a Justice Flash in there to increase our fast stack hits, we will at the same time benefit a lot from that time extension. We're starting off by combo interrupting him, keeping him pinned to a corner. Boy, why did I fail that right when I was explaining what we're doing? But yeah, getting back to the fight, he's back to the corner. And we want to keep him there, because when you're stacking with Brainiac, the worst thing that can happen is the enemy gets away. Because if they get away, they might block in the middle of your special 1 if the first part doesn't hit them. And if they block that, it doesn't stack towards the lethal damage. It needs to be a clean hit. So yeah, we got all stacks quite fast. Usually it goes all the way up to 1 minute or a little bit more. So yeah, we'll get Red Hood in here to get the super move out of the way, hopefully. I think I should have stayed with Brainiac in a little bit more. But yeah, there we go, super move in there, and we got Black Manta here. He's gonna start doing his thing. So yeah, first up, we're going to try our best to go all the way up to 100 stacks, and after we're at 100 stacks, because that's the peak performance value we can get, we're going to try to reset the dot. We got hit there. My bad. I'm sorry, lads. I'm not on top of combo interruptions lately, okay? And yeah, we lost all the combo. Fed rip on that one. So this is not the perfect fight, as you can see, but the damage we will still pull a decent amount of damage, and because of all the lethal attack damage we got from Brainiac previously, and I think I got lucky on the hit that applied the beta dot, we got decent values, not gonna lie. Using a jump attack there to not lose the stacks, because that's very important. We wanna get all the way up to 100, and we're kind of struggling with it. It's far easier to get there if you have a Just League Flash, because it adds one fast attack hit, and yeah, I failed again. Fat rip. Another jump attack in there to make sure we don't lose the stacks. We're almost at 100 stacks. Can I stop failing? Can you please do? Good job, Sigvolt. Okay, we're getting there, lads. We're getting there. This is most likely the sloppiest Black Manta gameplay we've ever seen from me. Again, we failed that. Boy, why did I even include this in the video? This most likely will be the title and thumbnail of the video, and I'm playing like crap. But yeah, right now we're trying to reset the dot. We have to keep ourselves at 100 stacks without using swipes. And there we go. And by mistake, I reset it by a swipe. So, as you know, if you reset it by a jump attack, you're usually gonna get higher values. But I got 1.3 mil, so all the way to 1.4 maybe, so I'm fine with that. I guess we'll stick with that. And yeah, it's 1.4. It's decent. I think we could have gotten half higher with the jump attack, but I'm happy with that. And let's do our best to not fail until the end of the fight, because this Black Manta is quite close to death, and so we wouldn't want to see that, would we? Obviously not. Combo interrupting him a bit. I'm trying to reset here. I'm just trying to see what values we could have gotten from a jump attack. And yeah, it's a 2.8, so the difference wouldn't have been too high. So it's fine. We lost a couple of mil damage. But yeah, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. 4 stars. Black Manta deals, I don't know, above 200 million damage. Yep, 220. Let's go, lads. Now we're going to transition here into a little bit of a fight of Robert Harley Quinn. And you can take this as a reference, because this is going to be a fight that includes EPI, as this team should. And after this, we'll have a fight without EPI, because I have used EPI with Lassaf Joker and Raven to kill Cyborg. And that footage was lost, as I mentioned at the start of the video. And then I was left with Harley and Arkham Knight Batman, and I was like, yeah, let's try it. Let's try a League of Anarchy team without EPI. Let's see how that goes and how much damage it pulls. So yeah, we'll kind of compare those two fights. Obviously, over here we're dealing loads of damage. I have the Sword of Salvation on Robert Harley Quinn. I think I would have gotten better value by putting that on Arkham Knight Batman for passive stats and like giving her Null Blades. But looking at the health of this boss Supergirl, I was pretty confident that we would have an easy time one-shotting her, so I didn't bother with that. The Harley back in. Swipe right, tap time, swipe right. Yeah, with the Sword of Salvation, it's pretty much the same gameplay as the Firebox, because as you know, there's a little bit of a combo in there that you can switch in between. Like, you can do your first combo finishing in a swipe right or finishing in a basic, and then start a new combo afterwards. And usually with all blades, you don't want to do 4 swipes per tag in, as I'm doing here, because your last swipe might not be on the stun and you don't have much to gain. And if you tag in and out sooner, you're going to get a little bit more all blades time. But in fights where you're not relying on all blades, you might as well take the chance, because it's not gonna make a huge difference overall. But yeah, she's quite melting. I think I saw over there at some point a value of 4 mil on that. Yeah, the League of Anarchy team slaps. By the way, this Harley... Oh no, this is the good League of Anarchy, lads. This is the 6-star Harley. She's still missing 1 epic armor pierce on her talents, but other than that, she's for the most part the perfect build character. One of the very few ones I got. Yeah, as I said, no trouble one-shotting her. Harley going back in. And yeah, there we go, lads. There we go. Could have done far more, because there was a ton of time left into that fight, but 250 million is not too bad. Not too bad indeed. Now for the Atrocities fight. So as I said, EPI was not available. She was used with Lassaf Joker Raven to beat boss Cyborg. And as you know, on this account I do not have 6 or 8 hymns, I just got 5, and the 6 is whatever's left, and over here whatever's left was actually a Harley plus Arkham Knight Batman, and I put over there a Silver Bane. Silver Bane is in there to provide her with some more damage on basic attacks. We had all blades on her because, as I said, this is most likely the most optimal setup in terms of damage. And we got the level 6 or 7 Sword of Salvation on Arkham Knight Batman, and we got the level 3 Sword of Sin on Enraged Bane, only for the purpose of providing us with passive stats. And yeah, Arkham Knight Batman deals himself a decent chunk of damage, if I might say so myself, because we have recently built him, if you have been following the videos, one-shotting stuff in tier 8 with Arkham Knight Batman plus Raven. So he's a little bit built towards a more damage-oriented build, and to be honest, with that special 2 from time to time, he's pulling a solid 800k, and in this fight, this will overall matter. Like, adding the basic attack, just think about it like this. Arkham Knight Batman deals more or less 2 million damage every 3 taggants, so that's definitely gonna add up. Yeah, other than that, we got the usual gameplay with Harley, getting her tagged in. Swipe right, tap 3 times, swipe right, tap 3 times, swipe right. Already I did a little bit of a mistake, as I said. You shouldn't do the second swipe right when you have all blades. There we go, 1, 2, 3 hits, stop, swipe right, tap 3 times, swipe right. That's the stuff when you're using all blades. It's far more beneficial for you. Again, swipe right, tap 3 times, pause, swipe right, tap 3 times, swipe right. There you go, lads. It's easy enough. You can do it yourself. Another special 2 in there. Yeah, I don't think it would have been worth to put the Sword of Sin on Arkham Knight Batman. Like, that was an option to, like, inflict burning on Atrocitus. But I don't feel like he needs burn inflicted. He doesn't have much defense. I didn't get to check for this dude, but from what I've seen in Advent of Chaos, kind of all the sub-bosses and bosses that don't have Fortified specified on their stats don't have much defense, or don't have defense at all. And again, we got Armor Pierce on Harley, but again, Armor Pierce doesn't apply to swipe, so that's something to keep in mind. So it's always worth to have that little bit of burning. Yeah, over here, it doesn't see much damage because his health didn't move that much, but again, he's got a huge health pool. He's got like 1 billion health, so we're definitely putting a little bit of a dent into that. We might, after the refresh, try the real team over here and see what the difference is, and it's gonna be a huge difference. Maybe we can deal up to 400 mil or something like that. Though I doubt it. I think the 350 mil is the limit with this team. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Please do like, comment, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed the video. Dislike it if you dislike it. Maybe hit that bell button. And I'll hopefully see you all in the next one. Goodbye! And yeah, the damage is quite decent.